Hey there, nurses. It is Coach Sean, and we are live here with our Tuesday evening workshop training for you in the Get Fit Nurses Facebook group. And if you guys can, again, when you hop on here really quick, if you guys can just type in the comments that you guys can see and hear me, that would be great. I know there's always a little bit of a delay, but if I can know that you guys are watching or at least hear me, I know I can go ahead and start the presentation. So that would be greatly appreciated if you can do that. And if you guys are new to the group and you're not familiar with me yet, again, my name is Coach Sean, and I'm a professional online fitness and weight loss coach. And I help nurses who are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s completely transform their bodies in 6 months or less. And I guarantee it 100%. So this is going to be a really powerful video tonight. So make sure you guys grab a pen and paper and make sure you guys take notes. Hi, Trish. Thanks for hopping on here. All right. So Trish said hi, so I know she can see and hear me. But again, we'll just wait a couple seconds here and we'll let some more people hop on. But tonight's video is going to be really powerful. If you guys apply what I teach you tonight and you take some action, it'll definitely help you guys get moving in a positive direction towards your weight loss and fitness goals. So don't just make sure you guys watch this video, make sure you guys go ahead and apply everything that I teach you. The great thing about video is that you can even come back here after I go ahead and go through the presentation, and what you guys can do is you can go through the video again and pause the video as you go through it and just take notes, so that way you guys don't miss anything. So you want to make sure you guys do that, because again, that'll help you guys apply what you're learning and really put it into your mind and your brain, so that again you guys understand and take action and do exactly what I tell you to do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hey, Angie. So it looks like all my clients are hopping on here, which is great. I hope some other people in the Get Fit Nurses Facebook group hops on here as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you're looking to get some help with your weight loss and fitness goals and you want to get on a good program that will guarantee you to get success, go to SeanEichhorn.com. Just SeanEichhorn.com. And go ahead and fill out the application, and I'll set up a time with you to set up an online consultation where you and I will sit down and discuss how I can help you get moving in a positive direction towards your weight loss and fitness goals. All right, so let's start with the beliefs. There's 3 beliefs that'll help you guys achieve a successful body transformation. Now, the first belief is you have to believe that something must change. If you are going to change quickly, you must believe that something has to change. And this is really important. If you know you need to lose weight, you must tell yourself that you have to get it off. And you have to be all in. You can't go, into your program and give 50% effort. You only get 50% back. You got to go in 100% effort. And if you put 100% effort into it, you're going to get 100% effort back. Now, you want to get emotional and you want to get disturbed when you start your body transformation, and you want to get disturbed about how you look and how you feel. This is going to get you to take immediate action. You got to get frustrated with yourself, and you got to be a little bit maybe disappointed with yourself, and tell yourself, okay, this has to stop. The belief is that something must change. That's the very first step. Is you got to get disturbed, and you got to get emotional with yourself a little bit. And you got to tell yourself no more. This has got to quit. If your primary goal is weight loss, you got to say, okay, I'm done gaining weight. This isn't going to happen anymore. From this point forward, after I'm done watching this video tonight, I'm going to start losing weight on a consistent basis, week after week, because my life is not where I want it, and I have to change. I must change. So that's the first belief that you have, is that you must change. The second belief that you have is you have to believe I must change it. So again, you got to believe I must change it. Now, if you're going to create long-term change, you must believe that you are responsible for your change. So again, you got to tell yourself I must change it. Now, you must view yourself as the source of change. Otherwise, you're going to be looking for someone or something to make the change for you. And if you're constantly looking for someone to do it for you, it's never going to happen. There's no such thing as a quick fix. There's no such thing as an easy transformation. You are the one that must change it. You are responsible for your body. You are responsible for your life. You are responsible for the actions that you take every single day. And you can't blame anybody else. again, you can't expect somebody else to make the transformation for you. And I want to give you a quick little story about a client that I talked to this past week, and it was a he on one of my coaching programs. He was blaming his career for his weight gain and for not being able to achieve success. And I talked to a lot of nurses in this group who have done the same thing. When I've posted certain comments on here, they make excuses that their career is the reason behind why they cannot make a transformation. And that's a bunch of hogwash. You control your life. You control everything that goes into your mouth. You control if you exercise or if you don't exercise. You control if you get up 30 minutes before you go to work, extra every day before you go to work so you can get the exercise in. You control if you exercise right after work every single day. So you can't blame your career and you can't blame anybody else because you control your whole entire belief. So you got to believe that I must change it. You are responsible for your actions. The third belief then is you have to say, I can change it. You got to believe that you can do it. One of the main reasons you have failed in the past, though, is because you were probably given some false information or a false belief, specifically like diets. Diets don't work. I was talking with somebody the other day, a new client of mine, who had tried intermittent fasting and low-carb diets her whole life, and she was never able to sustain any great success or long-term success. And the reason why that was is because she was given some false information or a false belief, specifically that she had to cut back on calories and cut back on carbs to lose weight. And that's just not the case. That's false information. So anybody in a state of health can improve their body and their life. So I know that you guys can change it. It is physically possible. So you definitely can do it. All right, so let me go back again really quick and just restate again the 3 beliefs that you guys got to have in order to make a successful transformation. And this is important you guys understand this. Number 1, again, you got to believe something must change. You got to get emotional. You got to get disturbed with yourself, and you got to tell yourself, no more. I'm not going to gain the weight anymore. This is too frustrating to live my life like this. Then what you got to do is you got to believe I must change it. Remember, you are responsible for your life. You are responsible for your body. You are the one that's in control of it. And number 3, then, I can change. You got to believe that you can change. If you have done it in the past, you can do it again. Again, if you haven't been able to do it, it's because you were given false information. But I promise you, anybody in a state of health can improve your body and you can improve your life. After you get those 3 beliefs down, what you need to do then is you need to get motivated. Those beliefs will get you motivated, but this will accelerate it when you start to set goals. Now, what you want to do then, before you set your goals, is you got to go ahead and take some measurements. Anything that you want to change must have a baseline measurement to evaluate to see if you're actually getting results and if the program is working or not, if you're following the program specifically. So, you might want to get like your scale weight. I'm going to be talking mostly about weight loss tonight because that's what most of you are in here for, is weight loss and fat loss. So you probably want to get like your scale weight, maybe get your pant size measurement, maybe get your body fat percentage, take out a tape measurement. If you want to change your waist, measure your waist. If you want to change your hips, your chest, your legs, anything that you want to change, you need to have a measurement when you guys start so that you have a baseline to measure improvements from. The next thing then, since you have a baseline, what you want to do is you want to set a long-term goal and then break that up into mini, like 4-week goals. So like a long-term goal, I would consider that to be like 6 months. So let's say an example, in 6 months your goal is to lose 30 pounds. What you want to do then is you want to break that up into mini 4-week goals. So your 4-week goals would be to lose 5 pounds every single month. Now what you need to do then is evaluate those goals every 4 weeks with the program, and if you're not getting the results you're looking for, you need to make a program modification. Now, whether you're not doing the nutrition part correctly, whether you're not doing the fitness part correctly, or maybe you're not doing both, but whatever you're not doing correctly, you need to make an evaluation and make a program modification every single month so that way you're moving towards your long-term goals. Now, let's say you get really off track one month, you might have to reset your long-term goal because you just won't be able to achieve it, and that's all right. Don't get down on yourself if you have a bad month. Just reset your long-term goal, and just keep moving forward. So let me give you an example. Let's say, again, if your long-term goal in 6 months is to lose 30 pounds, and let's say your second month you just had a bad month and you didn't lose any weight, had a lot of obstacles or challenges that you ran into, and you got 4 months to achieve your goals, then what you probably want to do is set your long-term goal maybe to lose 20 pounds. But that way you're still moving towards something. And if you achieve that goal of 20 pounds, you're way better off compared to when you started your program. So that way, again, you're moving forward. The only time you ever fail is if you don't get back up and you quit. If you ever fall down, just pick yourself back up and keep moving in the right direction. Oh, and by the way, guys, again, if you're looking to get on a good fitness program and a good proper nutrition program where you can start losing a good, 3, 5, 7 pounds every single month, go to SeanEichhorn.com. Go ahead and fill out that application. Then you and I can sit down and discuss how I can help you get moving in a positive direction towards your weight loss and fitness goals. All right, now I'm going to teach you guys a little trick that you can do with your feelings that'll get you guys moving in the right direction and help you start accelerating your results. So there's 2 feelings that are going to help you guys get moving in the right direction, and it'll get you guys through any obstacles or challenges that you're running into. The first feeling is pain, and the second feeling is pleasure. So let me explain this a little bit. Everything you and I do, we do either out of our need to avoid pain or our desire to gain pleasure. So here's some quick examples of what I'm talking about. Let's say for pleasure, like back when I was younger in my 20s, what I would do is I would drink alcohol because I believed that alcohol gave me the confidence to talk with women when I was out at the bars. Okay? So that equaled pleasure to me, and I associated that with it. An example of pain, a lot of people, think exercise is a pain because they're going to be so sore after exercising. But what they don't realize is that they're so sore is because they don't have the knowledge how to eat the right amount of protein and calories to repair their muscle and how to take care of their body after the exercise. But that's 2 examples like pleasure and pain, and those are feelings that drive every human being. So the secret of success is learning how to use pain and pleasure instead of having pain and pleasure use you. If you do that, you're in control of your life. If you don't, life will control you. So again, you have a choice right now. You can let pain and pleasure control you, or you can control your life. And it's a no-brainer. Everybody that's watching right now wants to go ahead and move in a positive direction. So let me give you some more explanation here of the 2 feelings. Let's start with pain. Now, this is what you guys should do on a piece of paper when you set your goals. You guys should write down, pain. What kind of pain are you going to be in if you don't achieve your goals, and what kind of pleasure are you going to be in? How's your body and your life going to be enhanced if you do achieve your goals? So I'm going to explain it here in detail. So on that piece of paper then, and you want to keep that piece of paper and read it once in the morning and again at night before you go to bed. That way your goals and your pain and pleasure statements are always going to be in front of you. What kind of pain will being overweight cost you in the next 1, 3, 5 years if you don't lose the weight? Write down what it will cost you if you don't make a transformation now. So what kind of emotional pain are you going to be in the next 1, 3, or 5 years if you keep gaining weight or if you don't lose the weight? What kind of emotional pain are you going to be in? How is your self-image and your self-esteem going to be if you keep gaining weight over the next 1, 3, 5 years? How about your physical activity? What kind of physical activity are you going to be able to do in the next 1, 3, 5 years if you keep gaining weight? Financially, if you keep gaining weight, you might have to go on medication. That stuff starts to add up. Those costs start to add up as we get older. Our healthcare costs always go up. Typically, people's income go down as we get older and we start getting into our 60s, especially after you retire. So, what kind of pain financially are you going to be in if you keep gaining weight? What kind of pain are your significant others and your family members going to be in if you are overweight and you can't do the things that they want you to do with them? And then what you want to do is how does this make you feel? You want to write it down. Emotional pain. How is that going to make you feel? How is that going to make you feel? Your self-esteem is a lot lower than what it is even now. And the question you got to ask yourself is, do you really want to live your life like that? Do you really want to live your life this way? Now, again, if you guys can write this down and be honest with yourself and dig deep and tell yourself what kind of emotional pain are you going to be in, self-esteem pain, your physical activity, how is your life going to deteriorate if you keep gaining weight over the next 5 years? This is something that will really motivate you, and it's really powerful, and it'll get you guys to take action and get moving towards a better body and a better life. Then what you want to do is you want to write down pleasure, the pleasure side of it. What kind of pleasure will you have in the next 1, 3, 5 years when you lose the weight, when you achieve your goals of losing 30 pounds, when you achieve your goals of losing 50 pounds, or you achieve your goal of losing 100 pounds? How will your life be enhanced when you achieve your goals? Emotionally, how is it going to, your life going to be enhanced and when you lose that weight? Again, how is your self-image and your self-esteem going to improve? How's your life going to be better because you can do much more physical activity? Maybe you can finally sit in a chair on a flight on an airplane because you lost the weight. With physical activity, maybe finally you'll be able to go ahead and keep up with your children and your grandkids doing the activities that you guys are doing now, but you'll be able to do them even better, like golfing or gardening, or running at the beach. Whatever it may be, you'll be able to do that so much better, and you're going to create great memories for your children and your grandkids. Financially, how better off will you be financially if you lose the weight? This was huge for me when I did my body transformation contest 21 years ago, and that's what got me into personal training and coaching. Is I was working a dead-end ordinary job. I was living paycheck to paycheck, when I was 24 years old. When I quit my ordinary dead-end job because I started my personal training career, and it started off really, really fast, I got 5 clients after an article in a paper that came out. I was making a lot more money within the first 2-3 months doing my personal training career compared to what I was making my ordinary dead-end job. And the great thing about that was I was helping people. And it's a great career. I mean, I wake up every morning and I help people improve their bodies, which helps improve their life. And to me, it doesn't get much better than that. And financially, my financials have just skyrocketed, in the past 20 years because, I'm doing something that I love and I'm helping people. So when I did a transformation, it helped me out financially a lot. How is your life going to enhance with your significant others, your spouse, your husband, family members? Again, we talked about activities. And then you want to write down, how does this make you feel? When you finally lose the weight, how are you going to feel emotionally? How are you going to feel physically? How's your energy going to be compared to what it is now? And don't you want to be the best version of yourself? Of course you guys do. Everybody listening right now, you guys are important people. Your lives are important, and you guys deserve to get the best version of yourself. So, I hope you guys were taking notes with this video. And again, if you didn't, just go ahead and go back through it on the replay. Now, when you guys apply the knowledge that I'm teaching you, this stuff actually works. This isn't stuff that I just make up. These are the exact strategies that I teach my coaching clients that help them achieve body transformation. Here's an example of Shelly. She lost 57 pounds. And she said, I've tried every diet and failed miserably. If you want serious results, hop on Sean's Body Transformation Coaching Program. It's the only program that's worked for me. I dropped 57 pounds and 7 inches off my waistline. Here's a past coaching client, Carrie. She dropped 10 pant sizes and 72 pounds. And she says, I'm much happier and feel much better about myself. I have a lot more confidence when I walk with my head up compared to before the program, as where I was constantly staring at the ground. These are all nurses who have applied the knowledge, like I'm teaching you right now, who applied the knowledge and it helped them achieve their goals. So these are the exact strategies and tactics that I use to help my coaching clients. And here's a past nurse, Laura. She says, I'm off my blood pressure medication, and I've lost 70 pounds over the past 12 months. And she said she was off on her blood pressure medication for 10 years, and she finally got off it. She said, I'm a much happier person and participating more in life. So, again, these are exact strategies that work for my nursing clients, and if they work for you, they'll work for you guys. Oh, and by the way, again, guys, if you're looking to get on a good program, a good fitness program, a good nutrition program, where you don't have to diet and give up your favorite foods. Again, go to ShawnEichhorn.com. Again, it's ShawnEichhorn.com, and go ahead and fill out that application. And then you and I will sit down on an online consultation, and I'll discuss and show you guys how I can help you get moving in a positive direction with the strategies that I'm teaching you tonight in my program as well. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. If you got any comments, just post them below the comments, and I'll answer those questions for you right now. And you know, the more times that we hit that like button, the more times we hit that smart button on your smartphone, the more people in the group see this video. The more people that see the group, see the video, are going to be able to make a successful body transformation. So please smash that like button. And again, if you guys have any comments, hey Nancy, thanks for showing up on here. If you guys have any comments about what I shared with you tonight, just go ahead and post them right now in the comments. Nancy, Angie, Trish, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and post them. I'll stick on here for another minute or two, and I can answer those questions for you. Anything that you want to talk about the video tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if you guys are watching this on the replay, remember, you guys can just pause the video as you go through it, so that way you guys can go ahead and take some notes and really apply. And that's what you guys want to do. Make sure you guys are applying the knowledge that you learned. Just don't let it go in one ear and out the other. Take immediate action on everything that you learned tonight and get moving towards your weight loss and fitness goals. Don't just sit around on the couch. Don't just go back to watching TV tonight. Take some kind of immediate action and then apply that action and go get your life back. All right, looks like we don't have any comments, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. And what I'll do is I'll talk with you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening.